All right, so this video is going to piggyback on the last video that I made, which is essentially how to learn faster and get better faster. This is going to be how to become successful faster, or how to turn your struggles into success. Even just doing a fraction of what I'm going to say in this video is going to make a huge difference, because most athletes, and really most individuals in life, do not do any of this. Most people are a victim to their struggles, but we can actually use our struggles to catapult us in the opposite direction. So every time you feel uncomfortable, every time you are annoyed, frustrated, anytime you're anxious or stressed, insecure, if you are disturbed in any way, if you're triggered in any way, this is an opportunity for you to upgrade yourself. And as high-level athletes with high-level mindsets, we do not identify with failure. We know that failure is good. The mistakes that we make aren't proof that we are bad. They are necessary to go through to get to where we want to get. As high-level athletes and individuals, we believe that we can get better at anything, and failure is necessary. Failure is information. Failure is feedback. So something that rattles you, it gives you very valuable insight or information on yourself. Anytime you get rattled, it's an opportunity to become aware of things that you are unconscious of, that are going on in your head without your awareness. We know that the brain can be programmed, like I talked about in my last video. Again, please watch that one after this. And so all of us are running on these automatic thinking habits or patterns that we never question. We never question, why do I have anxiety? Why do I get triggered? Why do I get nervous playing in front of large crowds? Why am I so scared to make a mistake? That means maybe you're too attached to perfection. When a coach gives you constructive feedback and you feel insecure about it, or you want to reject it, maybe you have some deeply rooted insecurity about your identity that you need to take a further look at. If you get upset about a bad call, maybe you have an excessive need for control and you need to examine that more. But this is how we change that programming. This is how we break out of our automatic reactions to things and choose new habits. The moment you feel triggered, you feel that impulse, but you don't act on it. You just let it sit for a second. You don't try to push it down, you just feel it. So you let it breathe. From that point, you can consciously choose a different response to it. You can choose to do something else. You can choose to not feed into that anxiety. You can choose to really analyze it, see why it's happening, see that you're living too much in the past or worrying too much about the future, living other places than what is going on right now. You can make little shifts in your actions, just little shifts. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. But with each little shift, you rewire your entire system and you start to form new pathways in your brain. Again, like I talked about in my last video. And then when you start to do this, this is where you start to actually build real confidence. Confidence that is unshakable. Real confidence comes from facing your demons, or facing what is holding you back. Not trying to run away from it, not trying to push it down and suppress it. Facing it, feeling it, regaining control of yourself, and actively choosing a different response. Choosing to go a different way, instead of being a victim to how you are currently automatically programmed to go. Instead of trying to avoid the discomfort, increase your capacity to handle the discomfort, thrive in the discomfort. And you're going to start to build that confidence up to a point where you really don't care anymore. You really don't overthink that much. You're not trying too hard, but you get to that happy medium place where you really become a free athlete, one that is really playing to their fullest, where you are no longer being held back by your self-created limitations. So basically, if I were to sum that up, analyze yourself, see what you can learn from your triggers, make new choices as the sovereign, free athlete that you are that has full control over their mind, and then build some freaking confidence up and become the best version of yourself. All right, that's all I got. See ya.